NATO's Secretary-General Mark Rutte says Donald Trump's comments describing Russia as a paper tiger struck a nerve in the Kremlin. Let's go to our Washington correspondent Annalise Nielsen, who's live for us now. Annalise, the Secretary-General was full of praise for Donald Trump today.
He was almost giddy this morning talking about how the US has pivoted towards supporting Ukraine under the Trump administration. We know that there was strong support in the Biden administration, but this was something that Donald Trump seemed to be walking a line on, where he considered he could finish this up within a day because of his relationship with Vladimir Putin. But as it's dragged on for months, they've realized that this approach hasn't worked. So Donald Trump has very emphatically put his support behind Ukraine in this and is talking down Russia's prospects. He, again, just a short time ago in the Oval Office, was repeating these comments about how Putin is not in a good position with where the war is sitting now, and reiterated again that he thinks that Ukraine can win back territory that's been lost in this war. And it was the Secretary-General of NATO, Mark Rutte, earlier today who made the point that he thinks Donald Trump's comments have had some impact as high up as the Kremlin.
But I think President Trump hit it exactly as he should have by mentioning the paper tiger. And then the Russians coming back yesterday the whole day saying, no, we're not a paper tiger, we are a bear. Yeah. Hey, when you see a bear, you know you see a bear.
Right, but that's an offensive
well.
posture.
Yeah, but it means that Russia is insecure, and that President Trump was able to hit a nerve, probably at the highest echelons of the Kremlin.
The US is not only upping its military support in what it's selling to European countries to then pass on to support the Ukraine war effort, Donald Trump is now also re-upping efforts to enact economic sanctions against Russia.
I can tell you that President Erdogan is very respected by both of them. Everybody respects Erdogan. They really respect Erdogan. I do. And I think he could have a big influence if he wants to. Right now, he's very neutral. He likes being neutral. So do I like being neutral. But he's somebody that, if he got involved, the best thing he could do is not buy oil and gas from Russia. If he did that, that would be probably the best thing. I've been watching the way what Russia's been doing. I'm very dissatisfied with what Russia's doing and what President Putin is doing. I haven't liked it at all.
So, Pete, that was our very quick producers turning around what Donald Trump said just a few moments ago in the Oval Office. And this is important because it does show that this was not a one-off-the-cuff moment. This is a significant pivot in Donald Trump's policy.
OK, Annalise Nielsen, thank you.